Falkirk wheel. We're going to go on that boat. Some eggs coming ar y cwch efo ni.
Is that hyd I gael?
That's why I came.
Well, we can go with our new dogs.
Well behaved dogs are allowed. So Meg's allowed. Gemma not so much. Okay. Stick. Oh, it's gonna move now. Spin! So, it started raining as I was filming the Falkirk wheel, but I was determined to stay there because I walked there, I wanted to see it do a full rotation, but now of course I'm wet. It's like filming trains. So yeah, I'm at the Falkirk wheel today. Let me spin you around. So it's behind me, look, the Falkirk wheel. I've been wanting to see this for absolutely ages, so I decided this summer I was going to do it. We've got a boat trip after lunch. Kids have just gone to the park. I stood there watching this, got absolutely drenched, obviously. Anyway, isn't it cool? I'll spin you around so you can see it properly. Awesome. Do you see that this?
They used to do before.
I don't know. There's two boats. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
Boats on each side now.
I want the one the pink one.
It might be the pink one. You need to do something about the hat first.
You what?
Hat.
Where do they go when they're in the top?
Along the canal at the top. Are we? No, we're not level yet. When will it be level? Is it going to rain again now, is it? Are we level yet?
I think about now we're level.
We're level now? Yeah, go on then. Shall we go? Now the whole point of the Falkirk wheel is to connect the Forth and Clyde Canal at the bottom here with the Union Canal, which is up at the top, and that's the canal we saw previously in this video with the Falkirk Tunnel. Back in the canal's heyday, the two canals were connected by a series of 11 locks. However, when the Forth and Clyde Canal closed in the 1960s, these locks were built upon and obviously no longer there. In the 1970s and the 1980s, a plan came about to reopen these canals and to connect them. Now, obviously, with the locks having now been built upon, they needed to find a way to connect both canals because there's about a 100-foot difference in height between them. By the late 90s, the project had been fully funded with support from the Lotteries Commission and the British Waterways Board and local councils in Scotland, and so the development of the Falkirk wheel went ahead. Various designs were made, and the final concept of the Falkirk wheel was actually created by using Lego. Construction of the Falkirk wheel started in 1999 and was completed in 2002. It was officially opened by Queen Elizabeth II on the 24th of May 2002. As part of her Golden Jubilee celebrations. Now, the guide we had on our boat trip actually said that although she opened the Falkirk wheel, she did not, in fact, have a boat trip on the Falkirk wheel. So that's something that we've done and the Queen hasn't. And it should be noted that this is the only rotating boat lift in the whole world. So how does it work? Well, that's a very good question. So there is 2 gondolas, one at the top and one at the bottom, and between them they carry a combined weight of 500 tons. Now, it's a very clever system because there's watertight doors at each end of the gondola, and as the boat goes into a gondola, the doors close and water is pumped out so to leave the correct amount of weights in each gondola so they balance each other out. So if you have a heavier boat, like the visitor boat that we were on, then more water is pumped out. If you have a narrow boat, which is smaller, then obviously less water is pumped out. As I say, they always have the equal amount of weight distributed in each gondola. Now, it's worth you reading up about it because it's very fascinating how it works. I don't quite understand it because I'm not an engineer, and I won't even try and butcher the explanation, to be quite honest with you. Now, as you can see from my footage, you can actually take a boat trip on the Falkirk wheel. I think it cost me £54 for the 4 of us. The trip itself is about half an hour long, but the rotation of the wheel only takes about 8 minutes. Once you get to the top, you go along that big long concrete aqueduct that you can see, and it heads you through another tunnel and to the bottom of a series of locks that would connect you to the Union Canal at the top. Because although you have gained heights, you haven't quite gained enough heights to join the canal at the top. Ah, there you are. You can see the locks there. Now, we were told by the guide that they couldn't make the Falkirk wheel any taller, and they had to build this tunnel because there's a Roman wall that they have to build under. They couldn't build over it, they could build under it. And also there's a railway line here that they had to build under. Hence this tunnel and the series of locks to gain that final height that's needed. Oh, and if you do the boat trip, there is an audio guide that details all about how it works and the reasoning for it and the history and everything like that, which explain everything much better than I do. So please take a trip there because it's really fantastic. You also have a guide on each boat who is there to answer any questions, and I'll probably hand you back to him now because I think he might have some good questions to answer.
As we're coming towards the end of our time on this level, I just have time to share some of the facts and figures of the Falkirk wheel. It was opened in May 2002 by Her Majesty the Queen, although she never actually rode it like you have today. There are 15,000 bolts in the structure, pressed into 45,000 bolt holes, and each one was tightened by hand.
Wow.
The 2 gondolas between them hold 1 million litres of water and can lift the weight of 100 elephants.
Gosh.
And it does all that in just 5 minutes, using the power of a few electric kettles. Amazing, isn't it?
It is.
If you were thinking of getting one for yourself, do be aware that the price tag comes at a whopping £20 million.
That's not bad.
We're heading back into the gondola now, so that we can rotate back down to the lower level, 25 metres below. As we come to the end of this boat tour, it's impressive to think that the Falkirk wheel wasn't actually built as a tourist attraction. There was no visitor centre here originally, and boat trips like these didn't take place. But people came to visit the wheel out of their own curiosity. They came from all over the world to wonder at this architectural and engineering gem. So we started running boat trips, and the Falkirk wheel has gone from strength to strength. And now you visit it too, and rid of this unique part of the Scottish landscape. Perhaps we should leave the last word for the time being to the wheel's designer, Tony Kettle.
The Falkirk wheel appears to lift its head and take stock of its Scottish surroundings. It stands up proud and bold, emerging from the land.
Now, unfortunately, we can't listen to everything that Tony Kettle said because the noise of the boat was so horrendously loud and there were so many people talking. So, unfortunately, I can't let you listen to the whole speech. We're now at the top of the Falkirk wheel and there's 2 narrowboats just come up, so I'm just going to film these. Very windy.
Well done.
Afternoon. Oh, and the dog! Hello, Bob! Hello, Bob!
Canal dog.
Canal dog! Hiya. Oh, very tidy. Oh, wow. Fantastic. So we've just been on the Falkirk wheel and we walked to the top and we've had to look at some of the boats coming up because there's some narrowboats also coming up. Next thing is the Kelpies. So we're going to go there. But first we're going to go see some Roman wall. So we tried to go and look for the wall but we didn't find it. I will share a picture of the husband with what he thought might have been the wall. Anyway, we have now walked to the Roman fort. Oh wow! I know. So this is the Roman fort. Oh my back! Are we actually walking up this? Are we? Oh, without breaking my legs. So this is the Roman fort and if you can see behind me it's quite high up with rolling hills, quite a good vantage position. Right, I'm going to find more of what's going on with this. Oh look! A Roman soldier coming out of the fort. Looks knackered. Have you been battling hard all day? Sorry, I didn't realise they were so modern, yeah.
Opened in 2002.
What did he say? 2002 it opened. So it's quite modern. And it's only because they've built only because of Lego. Because they've built a block of flats on the old locks. So the only way to get from, the Forth and Clyde Canal to the Union Canal is via this. It is so cool. It is cool, isn't it?